Alrighty, y'all. It is Friday, and I hope you had a great week and have an even better weekend. We're going to start out with something adrenaline fueled. It's not often we get to see this scenario, so let me lay it out. We're looking at older Formula One cars. So we're going to be looking at mostly an 80s Formula One car with modern footage. So it's going to be modern. Like this was filmed present day, but it's an 80s F1 car. And then we're also going to be looking at a 90s Formula One car, one of the V10 cars. I'll get into the details in just a second, but I've looked at older footage from back then, and it's really cool, of course. Now, the one thing held back is like the visual and audio is 40 years old, right? Now, when you have an older car, but in the modern era with better cameras and ability, also you're at a legendary track, of course, Spa in Belgium, I think one of the coolest tracks in the world. I think we're going to have a fun time with this. This was sent to me in an email with a lot of hype too. So he drew this out and I was hooked. I was like, okay, yeah, we gotta take a look at this. That email being from viewer Don. So thank you so much. We're going to jump into this. The first one is going to be the 80s car. There's going to be an 1982 Ricardo Patrese car, the Brabham BT49D, and this comes to us from a channel called Redline Archives. It's a nice long 15-ish minute video. We're always going to take a look at a few minutes of it. It'll be linked down below so you can check it out, and definitely check out their channel. The channel looks awesome. Okay, so here is the preview. This is what we're working with. You can see all the crazy 80s cars next to them. But let's see the car first. So here is the Brabham BT49. Look at that. This is at Monaco in 81. Yeah, these 80s cars are wild. 80s was wild for a lot of motorsports, but I always, from what I've seen, 80s in Formula One was crazy. I'd argue the late 80s was even more crazy, when we're talking about like 86, 87. Because I think they were making a lot of power, like too much power, some of these cars by then. Again, these cars were insane. You had to really pilot these things. You have a Cosworth DFV 90-degree V8, a 3-liter approximately. It's naturally aspirated. And, of course, you have a Alfa Romeo, apparently, 6-speed manual. Either way, a 6-speed manual in a Formula One car is, weird to think about compared to the nowadays machines. There's one kind of stripped down without the aero bits. Really cool, though. You have the huge rubber. And, let's just get into it. I'm excited for this. Beautiful looking engine, too. Cosworth V8s. Something about those. Here we go. This is turned all the way up. As you can see, it's not 1981 footage. So I'm excited. It's at a historics event, obviously. God, the sound is crazy. Obviously, it gets drowned out by wind noise, so that's okay. Whoa. Good overtake immediately off the rip. Such a beautiful track, man. I swear what I would give to go to an event here, man. I got to make it happen someday. That's a dream. Damn. Right away with the straight line speed. Of course, this huge straightaway. Coming in hot. Oh, look at this. These cars look awesome. Damn, this thing's a little faster than I thought. The way it's coming off these corners is like, whoa. It's a 40-year-old vehicle? Damn, that engine sounds insane. I know it's drowned out by a lot of the wind noise and just the camera trying to pick it up. Wow. See if he can catch these guys. I think he might. Up here. Damn, he's using all the track. Let me say something here. I've seen, footage of some historic events, and look, historic events are awesome for many obvious reasons. the fact that we are, blessed to have like all these old race cars that are legendary, and to be able to see them in the modern day. If you get to go to these in person, you get to see them and feel them and hear them. I think that's an amazing thing, that we still have a lot of this old machinery that thankfully has been, kept up with and restored and preserved and whatever. The thing with these is we do value that these are here. It's not like these are easy to come by or anything. So you have to be careful with them. And a lot of times I've noticed historic races, while it is awesome no matter what, I wouldn't call it like the pinnacle of like hard racing, right? Because they don't want to go super hard. They don't want the whole field to wreck and ruin timepieces that you really can't find anymore. So I have to say that so far, for a historics race, they're going hard. This guy, whoever's driving, seriously, props. He is piloting this thing fast and confidently. He's using the whole track. And I feel like the others as well, they're going hard. Like, this is like an actual full-on, full-throttle race. Look, we got smoke flying. They're going up on the curbs. I love it. I mean, at the end of the day, they might be old, they might be rare, but they're race cars. They're made to be abused on the track, and they're doing it. Look at that. We have parts flying. Holy smokes. Debris of some sort. This is awesome. Holy smokes. And this track, too, is just so crazy. I love it, man. So many fast moments and then intense moments coming into these sharp turns. It's a very... It's like a wild ride doing a lap at this circuit, dude. It really is. Look at this. I knew he'd catch him. He already passed one. Thing is screaming. I can't tell how high this revs, but talking early 80s engine, this thing looks like it's screaming at 10,000 RPM plus. Okay, we are on the next lap. Remember, this will be linked down below so you can watch this whole thing. I encourage you to do that. That's why we're only taking a look and getting a feel for it here. It's definitely one you want to check out. It's been good. Damn. Is he going to be able to pass this guy? I love it when they get a little loose coming off the corner. Damn. How hard would this be to shift like that consistently? That's what's crazy to me. Damn, these things are fast. I'm very impressed that this is early 80s machinery and technology. And, look, I'll admit it. Obviously they're different. That's what makes the world go round. We love that there's different cars and different whatever, right? But yeah, even this early 80s Formula One cars, I am pretty damn sure that these would blow the doors on this track off of even a 2024 or 2025 NASCAR stock car. I'll admit it, of course. These things are awesome, dude. Yep, he was able to overtake him there. Damn, that engine. Oh, it's the perfect mix of high speed. You have some big sweeping high-speed corners, especially like the ones coming up. We have some good, medium speed maneuvers like this one. Then, like I said, these next ones are really high speed. Then you have you're coming in hot, roasting the brakes, up further ahead towards the end of the lap. It's just an awesome, awesome circuit for any race car, really. Right? This lap looks a lot different in a 2025 Formula One car. But this is why we love the old stuff, man. The soul to them, the rawness, the sounds. Wow. How often do you get to see an 80s Formula One car on a actual, name brand circuit with, pretty damn good camera technology. It's not like perfect 4K footage, but it's a lot better than, what you would have had in 1981, at least in my opinion. So it's a cool blend. Modern camera technology, we get a glimpse into it, and that is awesome. Definitely check the link down there. Watch this whole thing. Let's move on to the bonus lap. Okay, so the car in question for this bonus lap is a late 90s. I'm not sure of the exact year. Maybe you can sort that out. It's a Benetton B198. Okay, so B198 Formula One car. Of course, we're at Spa again. And this is driven by Bakir Begovic. And this comes to us from a channel called Rick Van Barneveld. So, yeah, let's get into this. Real quick, the car in question. So you can see the B198 category, Formula One. Take a look. Oh, yeah. That's late 90s for sure. Awesome looking car. They started getting a really, kind of sleek design, long noses, right? Overhanging way past the front wheels. Still some nice fat rubber on there. And this indeed had 750 horsepower. This would have, of course, been a 6-speed sequential semi-auto by then. And we have a Renault RS9 3-liter V10 naturally aspirated. Yeah. Here we go. Wow, beautiful when it's sunny day. Holy crap. Oh, what a track. Wow. Okay, I feel like I gotta pause it. I'm sorry. Whoa. I'm still impressed by the 80s car. Don't get me wrong. That was early 80s, right? We know there's a difference even between late 80s, early 80s. Awesome stuff. Wow. Does it look like this is significantly faster? And this is just in the 90s. Holy smokes, what a jump. Am I in the wrong there, or do you agree? I feel like there's a hell of a jump. That is crazy. This is like right off the bat, just blisteringly fast. The shifting too, of course, right? It's a lot easier. Paddle shifters versus that other car, you had to manually shift that thing. I mean, the differences in just such a short time are kind of wild when you look at certain, years and technology with different sports and cars and machines of any sort, really. Wow. This is starting out really fun. This is exhilarating as how I feel like I can feel the speed. Again, you can barely hear the engine. It sounds glorious. The wind is pretty intense, as you would expect. Damn. I feel like I'm in this thing, dude. This is real. This is not a racing sim. Unless the Assetto Corsa got an amazing update. I don't know. Look at the freaking rubber flying off the tires, dude. Look at this. On the left tire. That is insanity. That's just giving a wave. Having a blast. How freaking fun would this be? I don't think the drivers can put it in words. Let's get real. This is fun to watch. By this era, the cars are so fast that it's just like the maneuvers are like ridiculous in a good way. Look at that acceleration. That is absolutely alien, man. Oh my God. I highly suggest watching this with headphones because I feel like I'm in this. That's why I'm in a trance. Whoa, look at that. This is a different historics race. We have literally everything. Damn, look at how old that thing is. That is awesome, though. It's like a speeding bullet. Doesn't stand a chance versus this one, unfortunately. Look at that, the Rolex signs. How fast they're flying by. What in the hell? Wow, he had to slow down there. This car's fast. And Begovic, what a driver. Seriously. Round of applause for him and the first video. These cars are spectacular. This car even, right? 25 years old or older? No, older than that. Probably more like almost 30 years old. Damn. You know, always looking at evolution of stuff in different eras and decades of, take it, pick your poison. Different eras of music, different eras of movies, different eras of a country, different eras of sports. It's always fascinating, but Formula One, I've said this before and I'll say it right now again. This is why I like seeing these and learning about these and doing these videos. Formula One, that when you look at different years and different eras, I feel like it hits different. It really hits hard. There's fascinating surprises and things to draw from it, regardless of the era. But man, when you get to see two eras side by side, let's use rough math here because I don't know exactly what year these cars were from, but let's say, 1981, that first car, and 1997, the second car, right? On a global scale, on a history scale, that's nothing, right? 15, 16 years, 17 years, that's not much at all, right? Yet, when it comes to Formula One, the world of Formula One, that 15 years is like night and day. It is like literally night and day. And you go back the other way. That 1981 car compared to a Formula One car 15 years before that, again, night and day difference. Such a fascinating sport, fascinating cars, and I don't know how the hell these people pilot these things. I mean, could I drive this? Of course. It would be fun. It would be confusing, too, at first. To learn a car like this is totally different. But, could I or you drive this if we could fit in it? For me, if I could fit in it. Yeah. But could I drive it like that? No. Yeah, between the cars, the drivers, what a thing. What a thing. I love to see modern footage of old cars, historic events where they actually are allowed to stretch the legs a little bit and go hard, take a little chance. I'm all for preserving and being safe, no matter what. I'm all for preserving these timepieces. What a pleasure that these aren't not just on museum show floors, but rather out on the track doing what they're intended to do. That will always be the coolest thing ever. But when they're allowed to go really hard like this, we see rubber flying off the tires, man, I'm here for it. How freaking cool. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for the awesome suggestion. I love stuff like this. These will be linked down below so you can watch these whole videos because we didn't watch the whole things. Go ahead and check these out and support those channels. Damn. Awesome. Awesome work. I appreciate you watching. I hope your weekend is going to be great. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.